This week, I am going to be talking about the Phantom and fan art. For starters, fan art isn't official professional work, as it's normally done by a fan of a character they enjoy reading or like seeing on the screen. That's all well and good. That's all well and good to just be scribbling down on a piece of paper and saying that you love this font, you love this character, and calling it fan art. That's all well and good. That's all good. Here's where it all gets a little bit tricky. It's when you use a person's supposed likeness. Yes, we're talking about this, and I'm gonna be. Just wait. We're talking about this because in this past week we have seen a particular type of person who has created a piece of art. You could nearly say that it's not supposed to be art, but a lot of people have seen this. It's angered a lot of people. One of those people is myself, and I'm going to talk about this. Okay, so the thing that I'm going to be showing up on the screen right now is supposed to be artwork. You drew a current stand-in artist of the Phantom daily comic strip getting punched. Yes, I'm going to say this, getting punched by Seymour Barry. Like, why would you put something that obviously you've made and obviously you think you're proud of, why would you put this up in a public forum where other Phantom fans can see it? Like, doesn't it actually your thinking actually say, oh, maybe everyone doesn't actually want to look at this. Like, literally, I saw this past week I saw this. A heap of Phantom fans on Facebook saw this. A lot of people were angered by this, and a lot of people, including myself, weren't happy about this, and a lot of people have been talking about this particular artwork. And if I wasn't not being even thinking, and if I was to do this, I would be ashamed of myself for actually doing this. Obviously, it's not me, but it's obviously someone else. And I think that making this type of artwork and actually basing it off someone's likeness and another legendary's likeness is quite rude. I reckon it's quite rude, and to even post it, even to go and have the courage to actually post this type of image on a public forum on Facebook, you've got to have at least a bit of courage and at least a bit of go about you to actually post this on Facebook, because it's not great. It is not even, I wouldn't even say this would be Phantom artwork. I would say this is a person going out on a personal attack to try and attack a stand-in artist at the moment doing Phantom artworks and doing the daily script at the moment for the current daily strip artist, which is Mike Manley. And it's all well and good to have an opinion. I'm all for that. And to talk about something you may not like, I am all for that. I've done that many, many times. But why would you make something to hurt someone else's feelings, especially when themselves, Brett Brevlin, is already dealing with normal deadlines himself to get other projects done. And on top of this, on top of all those deadlines, he is helping out a friend. He's helping out a friend that's going through a little bit that is currently ill, Mike Manley. He's currently a little bit ill, and he's currently just helping out a mate. He's helping out a mate and making sure that us Phantom fans actually have something to read. Would you rather not have something to read, or would you rather actually see something? would you rather see something? Like this particular thing this past week has had my blood boiling since when I first saw this. It's obviously it's not okay to be doing this type of stuff. And if you're the type of person, you need to have a I'm not even going to say what I was about to say, because I know that I'm bigger than this, and the person that actually did this nope, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to waste any more time on this because this particular type of person, I'll say it again, he needs to take this down pretty much. He does need to take this down. He needs to take a good consideration of others and not just think about his own opinions. Now, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I am bigger than this, and I do not need to spend any more time ranting about a person that has made a, well, for starters, he's probably made a complete fool of himself and has made a image that is very, very not great. It's very not great. And firstly, if you're offended by this, you can comment down below. If you have an opinion about this image, you can if you want to. I'm not stopping that at all, because we all like opinions on Phantom Cave reviews, and sometimes I can take things a little bit too far. But this image did not need to be created. Did not need to be created to hurt someone else's feelings. And if you're going to do that, then you're going to receive a lot of criticism about it.